Hi Taurus, welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you've joined me tonight. We're going to do a quick little love reading for May, okay? And see what beautiful spring energy is ahead for you when it comes to love, Taurus. So first we're going to draw cards for what has been in the immediate past when it comes to your love life. And we have the Hermit, and we have the Knight of Wands, and we have the Ace of Swords. Okay, so when I look at the past energies, I'm noticing that the Hermit card is leading this whole reading. And so what I'm picking up there is that you have spent some time processing your past relationship or your past relationships. That in the beginning there was a sign that this was really right. There was such a yes about it, like yes, this last person felt like the perfect fit. And so much so that you were willing to cut off other things, other relationships, and really focus on this person. There was a lot of fiery fun, a lot of passion. There was a sense of immediacy, and it felt just right. It really did feel like something was there. But when it turned cold, it turned icy cold. In this Ace of Swords card, I'm aware of the energy of having to be bundled up. And so whatever was the disappointment in the past caused you to guard yourself, and guard yourself well. I see the little butterfly on the corner up there of his shoulder, and that just strikes me that at this point some of the ideas that you had about how to take care of yourself and how to be guarded, it might be time to reevaluate that. Are you being too guarded right now? Has there been a heartbreak that's been so difficult to get over that a part of you just would rather stay single? Okay. There's a lot of brilliant ideas that you can use to guard yourself from letting yourself be hurt again. But if you are self-sabotaging, this is something that's really important to know, because there is a lot of manifesting energy right now for love. A lot of things going on in the stars, and also just with the circumstances, that it's a powerful time to be manifesting for self-discovery and being able to find that hermit energy. You've been there. You've been in that hermit energy, studying your past. You are guarded, but it was for a good reason. So let's just see what's in the current energy when it comes to love for you. Okay, excellent. We have the Ten of Cups. It's a beautiful card to have in a love reading. And I'm glad that it's here, because it is the sign of the fact that just what I'm feeling, that now that you've really taken the time, you've done some healing, you've thought it through, that you're more sure than ever of what you're wanting. Okay, so let's just pull the rest of the cards first. Let me not get ahead of myself. And we have, for the Ten of Cups and the Four of Wands to be next to each other really is profound, because these are two commitment forward thinking cards. Okay, so if this previous relationship was a disappointment, and even though it started out hot, it fizzled and it caused you to be guarded, the work you've done through the healing time has really pulled your focus and your intentions to wanting what you want. If you want that happily ever after, don't you dare give up on it. If you're looking to be in a happy couple and be a part of a family, you have done the work to get that for yourself. So it's just so important. In fact, let me just pull these cards up for a close-up, because they're so rarely seen right together in a reading, and it's really lovely. I don't want you to have glare on it, but it's just two happily ever after cards. I'm especially noticing the two houses here, and for some of you watching this reading, there's a new home for you, isn't there? There's something happening on the horizon right now, and I'm excited for you. And the third card in their present energy is the Ten of Wands. Okay, so in these three cards, my darling Taurus, what I see is that you are a hard worker. You have decided what you want. If you're working with the law of attraction, you've been saying your affirmations, you've been writing your vision down, you've been creating vision boards, etc. But you might be working too hard. The Ten of Wands is a card that shows too much effort. Too much effort makes you go backwards. Look at how she's holding her hand on her head. She's got a headache. Okay, so the good news, bad news. The good news is this shows a cycle that is ending. The tens are very symbolic, and you have two tens here. And so I would say that you need to back off. There's a part of you that's pushing really hard, almost like trying to bully the energy of the universe into behaving. In fact, you might be impatient, like, come on, I'm doing everything right. Where is this? Okay, so all in all, remember that the tens suggest that a cycle is finishing. So with the Ten of Cups leading forward to a successful future, and with the Ten of Wands showing that your struggle, your trying too hard is coming to an end. Let's take a peek into the future energies and see what's in store. Okay, we have the High Priestess. We have the Queen of Cups. And we have the Queen of Pentacles. Wow, I love to see those sister queens. Love the sister queens showing up in the near future. You know what, Taurus, what I'm seeing on the bottom of the deck, we have ego. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is that this protectiveness, this over guardedness that has the energies coming out from your past experience, that you were possibly dealing with somebody who had narcissistic tendencies or whose ego was part of the issue. But the trouble is, when you're trying to take care of the healing from this, you could also be struck by the ego yourself, okay? Because the negative side of your personality may be convincing you that love is unsafe, and there's an illusion that you can be trapped. Okay, so it's just a good balancing card to make sure that you're not overly guarded. Now, why do I want you to pay attention to this? Mainly because sometimes we are so used to living a certain way. Maybe you've been single for many years, and it's just hard for you to think of how to get beyond the guarded. But here we have the High Priestess. This is the card of your intuition. Okay, this is the card that magnifies the importance of leaning inward to discover your soul's true desire. Okay, this is not time for action. This is a beautiful piece of advice. This is a time for you to develop your inner gifts and trust the wisdoms that you receive. The Queen of Cups is the queen that shows the loving and compassionate person that you are. You did have some difficulties in the past, and it wasn't fair, and you may have even lost some money, some property, or some other parts of your life were impacted by that past relationship. But this is showing that you're really in your own energy right now, that you are holding yourself together. You are a survivor. You are a victorious person who is ready to try love again. Male or female, it doesn't matter. The cards don't read gender. It's just the power of these two queens. This is an excellent sign for you, Taurus. There's something coming for you with this next partnership. And your desire, this Four of Wands that's right in the center of this reading, it tells the whole story. There is so much to celebrate. Send gratitude to the divine and the angels for the peace and prosperity that's coming to you, peace and contentment in your personal life. To me, the biggest challenge of this reading is to put aside that guardedness that could stand in your way and cause some self-sabotage. Okay, so what I'd like to do is to add some intentions to this reading, and I have my intentions here. Let me just shuffle these cards, because as you work towards, sorry for the wiggling camera there, as you work to restore yourself to the confidence that is your right to have this fully developed emotional and relationship, prosperity, your finances, to have things balanced and steady, and have you counting on your intuition so that when this next partner comes, you will recognize it. Okay, so here's our affirmations. Number 1, I want to harmonize with what I believe is good. I want to harmonize with what I believe is good. The second one, I will praise success wherever I see it. Wherever you see success, tell the person, I appreciate how successful you are. And if you're successful, say it out loud, I appreciate how successful I am. And the last one, I can transform my own world. Which of these affirmations strikes you? I want to harmonize with what I believe is good. I will praise success wherever I see it, and I can transform my own world. Whichever is the one that you like, put it into the comments below. Join us, because I do believe if one of us attracts love, all of us do. We're in this cosmic soup together, and as part of my circle, I am so excited that we're all together manifesting more love. The planet needs it more than ever right now. Go forth and prosper, my sweet Taurus, and leave me a message. Let me know how this works out for you. See you next reading.